Welcome to Life, Laughter, Divorce, episode 57. I am your host, Leanne Linsky.
I'm the boyfriend.
Welcome back to another wonderful week of divorce. Yeah.
Always more weeks of divorce.
There are always weeks of divorce, boyfriend. That's just the way the world works these days.
And from what we're learning, there are more.
Well, yes and no.
Really?
Well, I think we were looking at some information today that says it's actually declining. It would hit its highest at in the 1980s.
Really?
But who'd know?
But there are more people, so now there are more people, so there's more divorces.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay.
All right.
So there's that. Hey, you know what? While you're out there tuning in, make sure you rate, review, and subscribe. Unless, of course, you're driving. You're welcome. Our PSA for the week. Be safe on the roads, you guys.
Be safe on the roads, especially back in the wintry Midwest and Northeast.
Especially if you're going through divorce. You got enough fishies going on. You don't need a car wreck, right?
No raging.
No raging. No raging. No tuning in. Just enjoy the ride. Hey, but if you are at your desktop or in a safe place, rate, review, subscribe. Check out the website at www. Does anyone say that anymore?
I don't think so.
No, so let's not do that.
Well, if you're going to do that, you might as well go http://. We might as well do it all.
Okay, http.
Forget it.
Okay. Go to lifelaughterdivorce.com and shop around. Check out the thoughts from Mom Anonymous on the blog. So
She's had a couple interesting ones recently, right?
All of hers are interesting.
Well, yes, as of course.
But yes. She is our blogger and sharing her thoughts on every episode. So you want to take a look at that. If you've missed any episodes and want to figure out which ones to catch up on first, you can look at Thoughts from Mom Anonymous, or you can look at the Life After Divorce show notes for more details. Also, go to the online store. Check out some soaps and candles, specifically handcrafted and divorce themed just for you.
They are lovely.
They are lovely. The boyfriend uses them too, you guys.
The boyfriend uses them. The boyfriend's family uses them.
I use them.
Friends use them.
Yes.
So it's, yeah.
My family doesn't use them. They have no sense of smell. I shared them with my family. They're like, they can't smell anything. They have no senses left.
No comment.
I know. So anyway, there's that. That was a weird fun fact about my family. Hey, speaking of fun facts, that's actually what I'd like to share with you guys today is crazy fun facts about divorce.
There are such a thing?
There are such a thing, boyfriend. There are. I mean, hey, this one woman, this is true. I'm reading crazy fact online. A woman once sued her own divorce attorneys because they did not inform her a divorce would end her marriage.
That just seems like she's uninformed. Or like, don't you know what divorce means?
Well, that's like the lady who went through the McDonald's drive-thru and didn't realize her coffee was going to be served hot.
Well, that was overly hot.
Well, I guess her marriage was overly over after a divorce. So, I don't know. I think that's a little crazy. Yeah, that's a little weird, right? Yeah. Did you know who had the most expensive divorce in the history of divorces?
How much did it cost them?
Cost him $3.8 billion. That's billion with a B. $3.8 billion settlement. That was Alec Wildenstein.
Who? Wow.
Yeah.
So I wonder what
Alec.
he was worth. He had to have been worth.
I want to know what he did. Like, what, stipulated that Mrs. Wildenstein couldn't spend any of the money on cosmetic. Oh, that's what she won, but she couldn't spend any of the money on cosmetic surgery because during the marriage, she spent $4 million on surgery to look like a cat. That's what it says on this fact page. I didn't write this, just merely reading it on Crazy Facts.
Well, you know what? If my wife was spending $4 million to look like a cat, it was probably worth $3.8 billion to get her out of my life.
Yeah. Wow. Meow. Sounds a little catty to me.
Boo.
Yeah. Wow. Well, I think I get this, though. This is a fun fact. Couples who spend $1,000 or less on their wedding were 53% less likely to get divorced. So just think about it. The cheaper you go, the longer you're going to stay together. Because people who spent over 20 grand on a wedding had divorce rates 43% higher than the average.
Spend a lot of money, get divorced more, spend less money, stay together more.
That's right. Save your money, people. Save your money. Elope. This is what my dad always told me to do. Elope.
What do you think that means, though?
Elope?
No, the spend more money, say spend less money.
I think when you spend more money, you're focused on a lot of the wrong things. I mean, some people get pretty bananas. That's why they call them bridezillas. They get pretty crazy over planning weddings, and their focus becomes all about the wedding and the dress and the matchbooks with the monograms on it that no one's going to remember, or that you find in a box that you moved 30 times 25 years later. Like, seriously, what do people remember about a wedding? If there was great music and an open bar. That's it.
Yeah, most wedding food is terrible, so you don't remember that.
It's terrible. You have to have bad conversation. There's bad hookups. There's all kinds of bad things at a wedding.
Well, most of the weddings I remember is getting together and seeing family again.
Oh.
It's like a reunion, because most of the weddings I go to are family things now.
Yeah.
So,
right.
Yeah, with all the other stuff, who cares?
No, just elope. Yeah. Spend that, like, go to the, right? I don't know. That's this is coming from a woman who's planned 2 weddings, and it's like, I'm over it.
So you were less than 1,000 or more than 20?
Well, my first marriage was not much more than 1,000. I was very much on the low end.
Okay.
But not less than 1,000. Now, had it been less than 1,000, I think
we'd still married.
We'd still be married, right? So, yeah. So I was somewhere in the middle on all of that. Whatever. But I do think I should have listened to my dad's advice that elope, send him a postcard. That's what I will do next time.
Nice to know.
Keep that in mind. All right. So another crazy fact for you guys. What do you have, boyfriend? Crazy fact?
What do I have?
Yeah.
So, there's this crazy fact that a woman who won $1.3 million in the lottery. That'd be amazing, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I'd take the money.
Right?
Well, listen to what she did.
Sounds like a pretty lucky woman.
Well, listen to what she did.
Right.
She hid the money from her husband because she didn't want to give it to him. So she got immediately divorced.
Smart.
But you know what? He found out. Of course, you got to find out.
Not
then
so
he
smart.
sued her. And because of the laws that are out there, the judge ordered her to give him all of the winnings.
What?
Yes.
What?
Good for him.
Wow. Well, you know what? Honesty is the best policy. She lied, right? And then he found out, sued her.
She could have shared it and still got divorced.
Right. Wow. Okay, you guys. If you play the lottery, make sure you play after your divorce or fully disclose that. Huh. Wow. Oh, you know what? Here's one boyfriend that I thought was fascinating. Mail order marriages where you find someone in another country.
You don't find someone.
You order them.
You order them.
You order them from a catalog online now or from Sears. You order them, and then you are less likely to end in divorce than any other marriage in the United States. So
there's a couple things that play into that, though.
Like, they can't get out of the envelope.
What?
If you mail order them, how are they shipped? Sorry.
Boo.
That was just dumb.
But depending on where they're coming from, so there's cultural things. You got them out of a situation they probably didn't want to be in, so they're going to be more subservient, maybe.
I don't know. See, I don't know. See, anytime I think of I've worked retail before, and anytime
You sell brides?
well, I just think when people are shopping online, they usually have a glass of wine or two, and then they buy 3 of the same thing to see which one fits best, and they send the other ones back. So I'm wondering if guys do the same thing. If it's a male, because I've never heard of a woman ordering a mail order husband, because that's probably what we would do, ladies. We would probably have a couple glasses of wine, get like 5 of them, have 5 of them show up, and then send 4 of them back. Okay, so maybe this works better for men, but that's what I'm picturing.
Wow.
I don't know, ladies, you guys know what I'm talking about. Okay, mail order bride. Okay. Oh, here, boyfriend. If your commute to work is more than 45 minutes, you are 40% more likely to get divorced.
Well, then you're lucky. I just left my job.
Whew, thank goodness.
No more 45-minute commute for me.
Right? Wow. Just think about that. If you guys are in your car that long, you're angry. Right?
Well, that's also 2 hours away from the wife or your spouse. Yeah.
And that's road rage time. I don't know they're just miserable.
So imagine, how about this crazy fact?
Uh-huh.
How mad do you have to be at your spouse? This man bought a house next door to his ex-wife so he can install a giant middle finger statue so that she has to see every day. What mindset are you at that you're figuring that I'm going to make sure she sees this big finger flipping her off every day?
Well, what I want to know is how the other neighbors feel about this. Where exactly is the statue? Is it in the front yard, the backyard? I need a photo of this. Wow. Is it like a fountain with water shooting out the finger? Wow. Well, did you know that Russell Brand was legally entitled to take $20 million from Katy Perry when they divorced? But he didn't.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Good for him.
Yeah. But that other lady with a lottery ticket, on the other hand, hey, look at that. Did you know how many divorces there are? Do you know this, boyfriend? How many divorces are there every hour in the United States?
Every hour?
Every hour.
Well, one a minute seems like a lot, but that'd be 60.
That is a lot.
Yeah.
But that's not enough.
Really?
According to this divorce fact, there are 100 divorces every hour in the United States.
How many people are getting married?
I don't know. I didn't look up marriages. But
that's a lot of divorces
per hour. I wonder if that's... Now, what they don't say here is if it's only during business hours.
No, probably not.
Okay, so you're taking a 24-hour period and shoving them all into 8 hours.
2,400 divorces a day.
Wow. 2,400 divorces a day. That's insane. That's a lot. Huh. It's all those people who got married on Valentine's Day. All right. They have those mass marriages. Oh, let's see. Another. Oh, this is from Fact Retriever. Hey, did you know that in New York and in Mississippi, this is what New York is. You never knew that New York and Mississippi had anything in common, but they do. In New York and in Mississippi, a spouse can sue a third party for being responsible for the failure of a marriage in cases of what's called alienation of affection.
What the hell does that mean?
It means...
alienation of affection.
It's not alien affection. That's something totally different. But I could see that happening in Mississippi. Sorry, I'm just kidding. Or New York. For same kind of reason. Okay. So, alienation of affection, probably a third party because you're touching somebody else.
Yeah, it's probably a cheater thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm getting a little snap happy here. Let's see. Here's something. Let's get political for a second, shall we?
No, let's not do that.
We're going to. Did you know that only 2 just two U.S. presidents have known to have been divorced. Only two presidents have ever been divorced.
Well, we know our current one is on his, third wife?
Yep. And who is the other one? Who is our other president who's been divorced?
I couldn't tell you. I didn't even
He
realize.
was a movie star.
Oh, that narrows it down.
Yeah.
That's only Reagan then, right?
Right.
Wow.
Yeah.
So he was married before Nancy?
Yeah, so both people who've had some sort of film career or TV career, see? A little bit of Hollywood there, have been divorced. Now, the world's oldest divorcees are a 99-year-old man and his 96-year-old wife. Now, I found this from two sources, so this must be true. I found it on the internet, you guys. So it must be true. That the world's oldest divorcees are 99 and 96 years old. He divorced her after 60 years of marriage when he found love letters she had written to her lover in the 1940s. They married in 1934 and divorced in 2011. So that means they're
what that tells me is that, man, if you cheat on me, I don't care when it happens. There's no statute of limitations on cheating.
That's what he's saying. Yeah. Wow.
You betrayed my trust and my love.
Yeah.
60 years ago, but you still did it.
I wonder what was in those letters. And why would you keep them all those years? Wow. They must have been steamy.
Must have been.
Huh. Wow. I don't know what steamy would be in the 1940s, but wow. And that was in 2011. He was 99. So now they're older.
Hopefully they're still with us.
So, 60 years. Oh my goodness. Okay. In 2008, a woman asked for divorce from her husband. Oh, whoops. After his prosthetic penis extension snapped off during sex.
There's a lot to unwrap in this one, but
that's a hard one.
First off, did she know?
That one, I didn't, what? That it popped off during sex?
That he had one in the first place.
Well, that would have been traumatic if she didn't. If she thought it were real all this time.
Divorce.
All this time. I had no idea.
And I've never even heard of that. What is,
I don't know.
How do you apply a prosthetic penis extension?
I'm surprised it never came up before he popped the question. What was your question?
No, I'm done.
No, seriously.
It's getting deep in here. I'm done.
Oh. Or not. All right.
So back to what we started with earlier in this. No, for you. So back to what we started with. So we found out that in America, the divorce rate peaked at 50% in the 1980s. So it's decreased since then.
Yeah. Yeah, it has decreased since 1980. Slightly. Not a whole lot, but slightly.
Yeah, it still says that the first marriage is still between 40 and 50% likelihood of ending in divorce.
I mean, basically, it ain't going to work out, you guys. So you're in good company. Hey, here's something. According to U.S. statistics, if one partner smokes, a marriage is 75% more likely to end in divorce. 75%. That's it.
That's a lot.
What does a cigarette have to do with it? Don't you wonder?
No, but it gets to health. It gets to, you're not listening to me. It gets to a lot of issues that a lot of couples have.
Yeah.
Do you want another political one? Research shows that couples in Republican states are 27% more likely to divorce than couples in Democratic states.
Really?
Yeah, that's sort of interesting because they're all the Republicans are all family values and stay together and
apparently not.
Well, just reading the stats, man.
Well, it does say that couples in Republican states have historically married younger than their Democratic counterparts, so maybe that's why.
That would be a contributor, yeah.
Right. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh. Look, well, here's something. In ancient Chaldea, a man could get a divorce by writing a letter to his wife's father or by saying, quote, "Thou art not my wife," end quote. However, if the wife ever said, quote, "Thou art not my husband," end quote, she would be immediately drowned.
Sounds about right.
That's a bit harsh. What? That's nuts.
I'm reading that and I'm like, did they speak English in Chaldea?
Wow. Wow. Talk about inequality. That's nuts. Well, look at this one. In the Aleutian Islands, if a man grew tired of his wife, he would barter her for food or clothes.
Well, back in the day,
Don't even try to justify this. Like, you're like, hey, I kind of need a new pair of shoes, which I know boyfriend would never do. You just wouldn't do that to me. So, what? That's wow. Like, I'm done with you. I'm gonna trade you in for this hockey jersey. All right. Well, according to U.S. statistics, boyfriend, if there is a daughter and no son in a marriage, the union is 5% more likely to end.
So if you have a solo single kid and it's only a girl,
you're more likely to get divorced.
Slightly more likely to get 5%. A divorce.
That's a very small percentage. Yeah. And that could only be because maybe women are outnumbering men these days. Maybe more girls are born. So I'm not gonna weight that one too much, right? So, the most commonly cited statistic states that 1 in every 4 families will face divorce. More than 1 million people have parents who separate or divorce each year in the United States.
1 million each year?
Each year, in the U.S. alone.
Wow.
What's going on with this theme here? Of divorce. All right. So here's one that I wanted to read. In the Philippines, divorce is illegal. Did you know that?
No.
I didn't know that.
There's places where it's illegal?
In the Philippines and Vatican City. Both places it's divorce. In the Philippines, divorce is illegal. Any divorce that is conducted outside the country is not recognized within the Philippines. So that means if I go back, I'm still married to 2 people. If I go back, I've never been. If I go to the Philippines, then I would still be married to both my husbands.
No, I'm guessing you have to be married in the Philippines for that to work out.
No, any divorce that is conducted outside of the country.
Really?
Yeah.
No, any divorce is conducted is not recognized. So like if you get married in the Philippines and then leave to get divorced, we won't recognize that.
Right. Okay.
That's how I take that.
What? Look at this next one, boyfriend. Burgundian law declared that a woman who tried to divorce her husband should be smothered in a mire?
Well, it's better than being drowned.
Huh.
Maybe.
What's
smothered in a mire?
I'm not sure. That sounds terrible. Divorce is illegal in Malta, and that's a country that is controlled by the Vatican. It is one of 3 countries in the world, all Catholic, where divorce is illegal, even if the marriage is not a Catholic marriage. It's illegal to get divorced.
Just no divorce. Not allowed to separate.
No. Nope. Nope. Ooh, the mean age of a woman for a first divorce is 29 years old.
How old were you?
25.
Oh, so you were a little younger.
Yeah. And then 29. So I did hit it on the mark the second time. So for males in a first marriage, it's 30 and a half. For a second marriage, the mean for a woman is 37 years. Oh, I dodged that bullet. For men in a second marriage, it's 39 years. So basically, there should be a happening singles party going on for people over the age of 40. You would think.
You would think
there'd be a lot more ways for people in their 40s to meet, right?
Well, this is your second marriage happens at 39.3 years for men. But how long does that second marriage last?
No, that's the divorce for a second marriage. The mean
age for divorce. Oh, so you're divorced at 39.
Yeah, you're divorced the first time at 29 if you're a woman, 30 and a half for a man, and then your second marriage ends at 37, and your second for a man is 39.
Well, it sounds like there's a business there to get 40s together.
Right.
Yeah.
I guess that would be, what is that website called? Plenty of Fish or something? Or Your Age, whatever it is that I keep getting ads for.
Farmer's Daughter. Just throw that one out there too.
It should be Farmer's Mother, like at that point. Yeah, that's cool. In America, the divorce rate for a first marriage is around 41%. Divorce rate for a second marriage is 60%. And the divorce rate for a third marriage is, boyfriend?
73%.
So you're
less likely to stay together. Once you've been through it once, I can divorce and try it again.
Just date. Just date or date someone really old. Well, we already did that one. Hey, now, this is something we don't talk about all the time because same-sex couples weren't allowed to marry before. So now that you can, you should probably know that the Fifth Texas Court of Appeals recently ruled that same-sex couples who legally marry in other states cannot divorce in Texas. So
wow.
Don't move to Texas to get a divorce because that's not going to work in your favor. Right? Oh, I like this one down here. Well, I like it. I get excited about divorce statistics. Who does that?
Because you are divorce statistics.
Okay, well, all right. So, according to a recent study, how recent is this? Fact retriever. I don't know. According to a study, dancers and choreographers reported the highest divorce rates, 43%, followed by bartenders, well, that's a surprise, 38%, and massage therapists at 38%. Rounding out the top 10 were casino workers, telephone operators, nurses, and home health aides.
Really?
So, yeah.
So nurses and home health aides.
Yeah.
Like you could see the other ones.
Well, telephone operators? What kind of operators?
Yeah, what kind of operators?
Mm-hmm.
But casino workers, you're exposed to a lot of people. Massage therapists, your hands are on people.
Yeah, I could see.
But nurses and home health aides, you're just trying to help people out.
I could see dancers because you're going to have a chemistry with people, like you're touching people.
Yeah.
And it talks about that. If you look, it talks about if you spend long hours, like this is a no-brainer. It says long hours in physical contact with someone other than a spouse can cause tension within your marriage. Well, no shit. Like, you know.
So the divorce rate for couples over 65 years.
Yeah.
They're over 65 years old. That's doubled since 1980. So they're getting divorced more and more.
See, there has to be a huge singles market for people 40 and up and now 65 and up. That's a lot of people.
Yeah.
It's doubled for people. Like I do have a question though. At age 65, why are you divorced? Why would you get divorced at that age? Just wait it out. You're so close to the money. Like, just wait that crap out. Like,
yeah, in 1980, that it might have been fine because the lifespan was probably a little less than it is now. And now you're living longer and doing more.
Maybe that's it. Maybe like, hey, I got to get another 30 years in me.
Yeah, why not?
I mean,
hey, you might as well make it fun and enjoy it.
Yeah, I guess.
Wait it out.
I don't know. You need someone to help you dress in the morning. All right, so what else we got? Anything good, boyfriend?
Yeah, so experts note that if the spouse has gained more than 20% of his or her own body weight, divorce is more likely.
Oh.
So I'm curious by that because so I've seen couples that are more in tune with each other, and sometimes they gain weight together. They lose weight together. So I'm guessing if you gain weight together, you're probably not going to fit into that category. It's probably going to be one or the other.
Like if you see your spouse chowing down on those Girl Scout cookies, you may as well join them, right? Because then you stay together and then you lose it together. You're right.
This is an interesting one, too. So if you've had twins or triplets,
Yeah.
that increases your rate of divorce by 17%.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah.
Any friends have twins or triplets?
I do have friends with twins.
Yeah?
Yeah. No, they're still together.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I have friends with twins and they're not. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I guess it depends, right? If you have good twins or bad twins. No, that's a terrible thing to say.
That's a whole different conversation.
That's terrible. Stop it, Leanne. Stop it. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay. Hey, this one. Children of divorced parents are twice as likely to drop out of high school and less likely to attend college. See? Bad twins.
That's just children.
Oh, okay. No, children of divorced parents are twice as likely to drop out of high school and less likely to attend college.
That's an interesting stat. I would not have guessed that.
No, I wouldn't have either. That's pretty big. Like, I could see if maybe your grades drop, but twice as likely to drop out of high school. That's significant.
Here's another one that's interesting.
Okay.
Premarital cohabitation, living together before you get married.
I've heard both on this one.
You have heard both.
Yeah, and I've tried it both ways. Obviously, it didn't help me.
But what they say is contrary to popular belief, living together before marriage does not increase a couple's divorce risk. But there's a catch on this. And the catch is if the couples intend to get married anyways.
Right. Yeah, it didn't work for me.
Did you intend to get married?
Yeah.
You did intend?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we moved in. And yeah, right before my first marriage, we moved in and got a place right before the wedding. And a couple months before the wedding. And it didn't help. And then my second husband and I lived together probably I don't remember how long we were living together. But we had intended on getting married. That didn't work out so well. I don't know how I feel about that whole thing. That one I've heard goes both ways.
Well, I think the important thing here is if they intend to get married. Like I've heard people get together and they live just to save money or whatever, and they're like, let's try to get married then.
That hasn't worked out.
And then that doesn't work out.
Yeah, that just get a ring. Okay. First marriages that end in divorce usually last 8 years. Mine together didn't last that long, so I'm on the low end of that stat. But divorced men are at an especially high risk of alcohol abuse. And in contrast, divorced women's alcohol consumption falls sharply after divorce.
They need to drink to stay in it.
Guys need to drink to stay single. Wow. That's crazy.
This is an interesting one.
Yep.
So, we've heard of people that have been married and then divorced and then they get remarried.
To each other.
Yeah, to each other.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's approximately 6% of American couples do that. Get married, divorce, and then they remarry each other. That's seems like
they must have
a lot of extra work
for makeup sex.
Yeah.
All right. You guys know you can just date and move out. Okay. I want to know from our listeners, what kind of crazy facts have you discovered or crazy stories that you think no one else can top? I'm kind of curious. Are those out there? Who has some of those they'd want to share?
Yeah, I'd be interested in hearing.
I would. I want to know. Like, top this. Like, do you guys want to hear a top this divorce story kind of episode? Let us know.
So listen to this one. This is an interesting fact for you. And this is the media world that we're living in, especially the social media world that we're living in.
That's been a topic.
So a third of all divorce filings of 2011 in the U.S. contain the word Facebook.
Wow. A third?
A third.
A third of all filings in the United States contain the word Facebook?
Yeah, because you're probably looking up old exes or whatever you're doing on Facebook. Yeah.
That's nuts. You guys, stay off the Facebook. Stay off the Facebook. Oh, the average divorce takes almost 18 months to get over the split. Oh, to get over the split. That's not even getting through the divorce. That's 18 months to get over the split.
Yeah, it said there was a stat that said it takes about a year to get through the divorce. in terms of the paperwork
Yeah.
and all the legal stuff. And then it's another 18 months to get over the split, which sort of makes sense because I think
Yeah.
what's the stat was a little over 3 years and then you get remarried again.
Yeah.
So 1 year for the divorce, 18th month to get over the split, find someone else in 6 months and get married. And there you go.
Yeah. And
There's your 3
then
years.
when you're 39, you're done. So then you'll be on for number 3.
And you're on for number 3.
And then you only have 73% chance of that working out. So you're welcome.
No, less than that. 73% chance of that one
not
ending.
working out. Yeah, it'll get a divorce. So I hope, get a punch card with your attorney. That's what I did. That's what I get. Yeah. So, we know a lot of the. Oh, this one. Einstein's, not the guy who did the bagels, not Einstein's bagel. Einstein. His Nobel Prize money went to his ex-wife as a divorce settlement.
I did hear that.
You did?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, bummer for him. Yeah. Oh, 75% of people who marry partners from an affair eventually divorce. Well, surprise, surprise.
Well, yeah, if I'm going to cheat on my wife for you, it's probably going to find somebody else to cheat on.
Yeah. We already talked about the commute. Oh, Phil Collins. Phil Collins divorced his second wife by fax. And by fax, I mean FAX. A facsimile machine.
Those don't exist anymore.
Oh, this is my favorite, I think. This is my favorite crazy fact of the night, you guys, on divorce facts. In 2007, a Bosnian couple divorced after discovering both of them had an online affair with each other under a fake name.
So why didn't they just make it work then?
Right? They both had fake names and had a fake affair with each other online.
And then figured, we might as well just call it quits.
I think they deserve each other, you guys.
Yeah, I completely
just
agree.
Stay together and stay out of our scene. Stay out of our scene. What was your favorite fact of the night? That I think was mine.
I'm more of a statistics guy, so I'm just amazed at how many divorces there are, first, second, third divorces. I was amazed at the kids. That one sort of surprised me.
I was amazed that there's 100 an hour.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, and the kids. The kids dropping out.
Yeah,
and then
that's
the twin
unfortunate.
Thing. The twins are just...
Yeah. So it's just, to me, I'm more, I don't know, just the personal side of it and how it's interesting. You're more sensationalized by or you sensationalize some of the facts. So
what are you talking about?
Well, no, you like the sensationalized facts.
Oh, the fact, come on. A Bosnian couple divorced after discovering both of them had an online affair with each other under fake names. Come on. That's just crazy, but hilarious in such a crazy way. Right?
Yeah.
And I also think the lady who with the lottery ticket, as I'm sitting here staring at our failed attempts at winning the Powerball, a stack of lottery tickets here, that she lost her entire 100% of those earnings from the lottery ticket.
That's what the law is for.
That's right, you guys, man. The law is the law. So if you do have a crazy divorce fact that we didn't mention today, or a crazy divorce story of your own that you think nobody else could top, let us know. And by the way, we are still looking to find someone to go out with our mystery guest, because we're going to do a little matchmaking episode coming up in the future. We're kind of feeling out a few possible candidates, but we're looking for a few more. So if you are in the Chicago area,
yeah.
It could be anywhere.
Yeah, we could do a double podcast date.
Yeah. Or it could be anywhere else. If you're looking to get matched up here on Life, Laughter, Divorce, email us at info@lifelaughterdivorce with some information about you, and we will be in touch. And again, any other crazy divorce facts, things you didn't know, things you were surprised about, we want to know your thoughts because you matter. But anyway, we want to hear from you guys, see what you thought. We hope you have a great and wonderful week of divorce. We certainly did, and our brains are spinning out of control with divorce facts. So until next week, we're out.